on the radio. They were trying to find out if there was anyone else in Viani Bay. So I acknowledged and told them that Tui Tai was also sheltered at Viani Bay. So they told me that they had a yacht in Viani Bay also that was swept ashore during the wind, and it had 2 crew on board. One of the, I think it was captain himself. He was stuck down in the cabin, and the other crew could not rescue the captain. He was by himself.
He was stuck or couldn't get out somehow from
He was
below.
stuck down there, and the tide was rising that morning, so it was coming above his knees.
And if it came up, he might have drowned.
Yes, he would have drowned inside the cabin where he was trapped.
So when you heard that from the call, what did you do?
Well, I had to think twice because at that time the wind was still blowing pretty strong. I waited for about 15 minutes, then I called 4 of my crew and gave them a radio and sent them off to try and rescue the guy who was trapped in there.
It happened in the morning. The weather was still very strong, and I was with the boys, went out to rescue.
So Captain told us to go, four of us to go and rescue. The wind was really strong and it was choppy, so we had to do the rescue.
During the worst part of it, it was about 120 to 130 knots plus wind, and the visibility was nil. There was seas blowing onto the boat, onto Tui Tai.
Yeah, when we received the call from the captains, our sails or masts, it's stripped off from the wind. That time the wind still strong, and we tried to suit up, so got our gears and boys, like 3 others and plus me. We went to, and we take the small dinghies out there. When we reached there, even the guy who called for help is just standing there, it's freaked out, and can't do anything else.
Yeah, when we got there, the yacht was capsized on its port side, facing the shore, like almost completely over. Some guys jumped in.
Taking in water, or?
There was some water inside. I'm not too sure if it was taking in water, probably when it was still rough, but yeah, there was water inside, it was coming in. So when we got in, it was pretty confined, and there was the guys lying in a really awkward position.
So the whole thing, the whole boat just covered with blood. I mean, the whole mattress where he lying on, and his leg was cramping to the bed because the boat was almost like half deep over, and we tried to pull him upstream so we can strangle her, and he said he had some pains on his back, and we just recover his neck, and then we tried to, it's very narrow inside there. Even me, I could walk freely inside. I had to go down like this all the time.
Get out, or he was unconscious?
He was too weak to move.
Okay.
Too weak to move. There was blood like, on his neck, his arms, just on the mattress, blood everywhere. So just helped him there, and slowly we all helped carry him out.
How did you get him out? There was like a passage, you just had to lift him?
The passage was really narrow. It was a really small yacht. So we all had to sit down, carry him up. Some of the guys had to come in from other positions in the toilet and all, and just slowly carry him through.
So I'm lying down there with blood. So we all went inside and carried him outside of the yacht, into our life raft, into our boat, and head back to our boathouse, Tui Tai.
There was this injured person lying on the floor, and another crew from the yacht.
You managed
with
to
my 4 crew.
managed to bring the other 2 crew back onto Tui Tai?
Yes.
How did you do that?
We had laid him down on one of those head cover. Covered him with a blanket and
Lifted him up.
lifted him up.